Good morning, everyone, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We're so glad you're here. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverdi. Drugs and teens, it's a fact of life. Unfortunately, many parents simply don't know what to do when confronted with the realization or suspicion that their child is using illegal or potentially dangerous drugs.
Today in our Be the Change series, we'll learn how a simple test is helping parents deal with the issue, plus startling information from the Not My Kid organization. You will want to watch this.
Plus, our friends at Irulu are back with some back-to-school tablet ideas for the kids that won't break the bank.
Yay!
I like that.
The Balancing Act starts right now. Nothing's more critical than the health and well-being of our children, and protecting them from exposure to and use of illegal drugs is and should be a top priority. Joining us for today's Be the Change discussion is Diane Bader, brand ambassador from First Check Diagnostics, and Amy Runyon, CEO of Not My Kid. Good morning, ladies. It's so great. This is so important, and I'm so excited to have you in the studio.
Great to be here.
Thanks so much for having us today.
Oh, so glad you're here. And Diane, kids and parents face such challenges, and how can the private sector help be the change?
Well, we offer a tool for parents to use in the privacy of their own home. This tool offers an answer to a question that parents don't always want to ask, and that is my child using drugs? We also have a special relationship with Not My Kid,
Yes.
and they bring education out to thousands of parents. So between our tool and their education, we feel we're empowering our parents to really make change.
Amy, the outreach of Not My Kid is really helping parents be the change as well.
It is. Not My Kid provides educational workshops for youth, parents, and educators on 6 different behavioral health topics.
Wow.
Substance abuse, bullying, internet safety, depression, self-injury, body image, and unhealthy relationships. And it's really our partnership with First Check that takes our educational workshops to the next level. First Check is an amazing organization. They provide us thousands of drug testing kits that we can give to parents free. And we serve over 100,000 people a year.
Amazing.
So the impact that we're able to have is truly amazing.
Well, tell us about the video we're about to watch.
The video really shows our workshops in progress, and it shows real parents, real kids attending these workshops, and then it also shows some actual reactions from parents once they get out. A lot of parents walk into a workshop thinking, I know about this.
Right.
I was a kid
got
once.
this.
I know how it works. They walk out with their jaws on the ground, stunned at how far things have come.
Well, our Be the Change cameras visited Phoenix, Arizona to see the impact and difference concerned companies are making to help parents win the battle against illegal drug use. Our Christopher Cox reports.
There is help out there, and there are people out there that want to help you.
In classrooms like this one in Phoenix and others around the nation, corporate America is helping educate students and parents in the battle to keep kids drug-free.
Amplify is part of a nonprofit called Not My Kid. Not My Kid believes in prevention through education. And what that means is that they have people like me come out and speak to students like you.
2/3 of high school students are regular drinkers by the time they graduate. Children who drink before the age of 15 are 5 times more likely to suffer from addiction later in life.
Fortunately, kids are getting the message. Proactive substance abuse and prevention programs like Not My Kid are working. And it's not just kids getting the message, it's parents too.
You know, I came here thinking I knew what my kids were getting into, but I was mistaken. I really took a lot away from this presentation.
The best part was receiving a drug test kit and being able to go home with a plan of action to help my kids.
We have free drug test kits to give to you, and here's what's great. You can make it about you not the fact that they're not cool enough. You know what, I'd love to. My mom and dad are crazy. They drug test me.
Wow, as a mom, that really touched me. That was powerful. And, tell me about the impact that you're having on kids and families out there.
After every single presentation, when we're out speaking to youth come forward after the presentation to either talk about what they're going through or what close friends are going through and wanting to get help. After every parent presentation, parents are coming up wanting help and resources. And when they come to a substance abuse presentation, we hand them the drug test kit and they feel empowered because they have something to walk away with. They have a plan.
They have something.
Right.
They have some. All right, Diane, you've brought a drug testing kit. Walk me through that.
Here's our first check drug kit.
Fantastic.
There you
Everything
go.
is in this box.
You're going to open up this little bag. This is the test lid that runs the test. And here is the collection cup. This is the cup that you'll collect your sample in.
Okay.
Our advice is to supervise your child. So all you do when you get your sample is screw on the lid, sit the test on its legs, and in 5 minutes you'll have your results.
Wow.
It's that easy and that quick.
All right, Amy, you've got some things over here to show me that I don't know what you're going to show me. This is a little scary. What you got?
This is probably the most shocking thing that parents see when they come to one of our presentations, and that is across the nation, every kid can bring a bottle of water to school.
Yes.
This looks like a bottle of water.
Right.
You actually take it off, and it's a place to conceal drugs.
Oh my gosh, really?
Highlighter.
That's their highlighter.
It works like a highlighter. However, when you take off the end, it's actually a pipe.
No.
Looks like a can of soda. You take off the lid, and it's a concealment for drugs.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And then I have a lipstick case, which looks like a lipstick case, and you take it off, and again, it's a pipe.
That's just blowing my mind.
Things have gotten really advanced, and I think it's good that it's shocking because it kind of knocks parents out to a point where I need to start educating myself. I need to be one step ahead.
Right. If your child tests positive, I mean, what steps should parents take?
If a child comes back testing positive, that's a real scary place to be.
Very.
Because now you've moved from a place of prevention to intervention. And what we suggest to parents is that they find a qualified, empathetic counselor or treatment center in their area.
I mean, peer pressure is just so big today. How can parents handle that?
Most kids will try drugs for the first time between the ages of 11 and 13.
Oh my gosh.
And it usually takes up to 2 years for a parent to know what's going on. So to be able to have a prevention plan in place that has drug testing as part of it helps kids have an out.
Right.
So when they're peer pressured, they can say something like, well, I'd love to, but my crazy parents, they drug test me.
Right.
And if I come out positive, they're going to call your parents.
Put it all on me.
Exactly.
Yeah, it gives them a place to go. Where can parents learn about and find about the drug testing kits? Where do they go out there?
Well, they're in most retail stores and pharmacies such as CVS, Walmart, and they're also on some retail online sites such as Amazon.com and drugstore.com.
Wow, thank you both so much for coming. Continued success with working with parents and teens, and just thank you for what you're doing. Really, really appreciate it. Loved having you here today. And if you'd like more information on this segment, you can also visit us at thebalancingact.com or share with us your questions and concerns by logging on to Facebook/The Balancing Act Fans.
Find out how Not My Kid can visit your child's school or your workplace. For more information, visit notmykid.org.
Summertime means warm weather and outdoor grilling, fun times with family and friends. And what better way to celebrate than to spend some quality time with our next guest, my best friend at this point, back in the Balancing Act kitchen for his 4th visit, John Gray, chairman and CEO of Bubby's of San Francisco, makers of naturally fermented foods, and a cook himself. Welcome back.
I'm really feeling at home here, Olga. Thank you.
We've adopted you at this point because we love you, because you bring fabulous stuff. And I don't know about you, but you're from California, right?
Yes.
And I live obviously in South Florida. We grill all the time. Summertime, especially by the pool. And sometimes I'll tell my husband, you know, really not the most healthy foods that we're making here. I want you to show me this morning how I can kind of bring the health aspect to the grilling as well.
Well, as we've talked about in the past, it's really about great ingredients.
Yes.
And if you start with wonderful meats, like Niman Ranch or any of those kind of things, great toppings, and of course, our fermented foods.
Makes a difference.
Really does.
Even in the taste as well.
It really does.
All right, let's talk about a few things here. Tell me what you got here. I know you got the hot dog, but you've spruced it up with something razzle-dazzle.
We've done our hot dogs with both the dill relish and our bread and butter chips. A burrito bowl here with grilled shrimp and our Mexican slaw.
Ay, qué rico.
Oh yeah, you remember that.
Uh-huh.
That's right, with the carrots and the jicama and the jalapeno in it. Fabulous.
Good old American hamburger.
Good old American hamburger. How can you go wrong? Dills, dill relish, anything you want. It's just all great.
And speaking of American, also I want to talk a few minutes, or a few seconds, if you will, about your company. Really great, humble beginnings, and I want our viewers to know because I love this kind of old-fashioned stuff. Tell me about it.
Well, it was really Bubby's hobby. I mean, she started making the dill pickles. That was our very, very first product. And she started making it for friends at the holidays. And she and her friends would sit around the pool and peel garlic until they were asked to leave. It was a little too much for the other folks. But it really did start as her hobby, and we've really built it into, we are the #1 brand nationwide in natural foods.
And you also have something so special. I want my viewers to see this. A 53 Chevy
sedan delivery. It's built like a station wagon, but it's a panel truck. And it says, eat my pickles, wear clean underwear, marry a doctor. Our license plate says, great pickles.
Oh my gosh, that's the best. What a classic. You know what? It's a classic, and that's what your products are all about.
We're authentic. We're all about being real food that would have come out of Bubby's kitchen.
All right, tell me what this is right here.
That's our carnitas with our red cabbage and red onions, pickled red onions on that. To die for. It's delicious and it's beautiful.
And did you know that July is also horseradish month?
Is it really?
Did you?
And it should be.
We've been talking about all these
all these different months going on. Who knew?
You've really put up with me so much, and I love you for that. And honestly, really, horseradish, a lot of people sometimes say, no, I really don't like it, but this one's different.
It really is different. I don't want to say milder because it really will clear your sinuses, but it's just, we've just taken the edge off it just a little bit. And even though most people only use beet horseradish at Passover, that's the time of year when it's used.
Okay.
It's awesome on a roast beef, anything like that.
What about for people, just watching their waistline? Are there benefits to this?
Well, it's an easy one because the average pickle has about 6 calories.
And I can eat a whole jar.
So it won't hurt you, except you'll be full.
Where can our viewers find these recipes and all the products? Are they sold nationwide?
Nationwide through all the natural food stores and many mass market stores across the country.
And for recipes and more information on just, honestly, the great beginnings that you've had and what you're continuing on here.
Bubby's on Facebook. We post recipes. Please, if you have recipes, send them in. We'll be happy to post them and let other people try them.
And it's Bubbies.com as well.
Bubbies.com.
So can I ask you a favor? You think if you're ever in town, you'll pick me up in that 53 Chevy?
You got it. No problem. We'll take the whole crew.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, John, and good luck to you, and thank you so much for introducing us to this. I will never forget this pickle. I absolutely love it.
Well, we love being here, and we very much appreciate it.
You come back anytime.
Thank you.
And to find out more about probiotic foods and the delicious, healthier ways to enjoy all your summertime grilling favorites, visit thebalancingact.com and go social too on Facebook at /TheBalancingActFans to discover even more grilling secrets. And of course, it's Bubbies.com.
Back to school time is almost here, and so too the need for back to school supplies. More than just pens and pencils, today's students and my daughters need laptops and PCs and smartphones. These things can really add up. So what's a budget conscious mom to do? Well, back with us is Elizabeth Little of Arulu Technologies, here to give us some great tips on finding the right technology without spending a fortune. I love when you come to the studio. Welcome back.
Thank you, Julie.
You always have such great ideas. And I'm one of those moms that's really intimidated when it comes to buying technology. I'm always thinking I'm going to overspend or get the wrong thing. what's some advice you could give me and other moms out there?
Well, Julie, you're not alone with this concern, and I recommend first understanding how your child's going to use the technology so you can decide what type of product to buy them, whether it be a tablet or a hybrid, and then compare between features such as screen quality and processing power. And you'd be surprised how far your money goes these days. At iRulu, we sell tablets and smartphones for under $100.
That, every time you say it, under $100, I'm just blown away by that. You know, and our kids are always on the move, and what are the features that you'd recommend for parents to look for?
So look for something that's slim and lightweight so it's easy to take with them, and consider durability as well, because the reality is it's going to be getting tossed into a backpack.
Yeah.
Also, kids on the move are reading on the bus and they're reading in your car, so make sure the screen is large and clear enough for them to read without hurting their eyes.
Great advice. And now let's talk about tablets, and what are the types of things that parents should be looking for in a tablet?
Well, Julie, today I brought a couple of my favorites.
Oh, good.
And they're both priced at a price point that's not going to break the back-to-school budget. For those of you who are new to iRulu, we've been selling millions of tablets and smartphones since 2010, and every item we sell is backed by a 1-year hassle-free guarantee.
Oh, that's so important.
Yes.
All right, so take me through these two you've got here.
So the first one is called the X1 Pro Lightning tablet.
Okay.
And I recommend a tablet if your kid is using technology to surf the web for educational information or use apps. And the Pro Lightning has everything they need for that. It has a great IPS touch screen. It's really fast and responsive and clear. What kids love about that tablet is that it lets them have fun when their homework's done. The octa-core processor is so fast that they can use it to play 3D games. And it has Bluetooth built in, so it can control wireless gaming controls as well as Bluetooth speakers.
Great. Now tell me about the hybrid.
I recommend, Julie, a hybrid for kids who are going to be using a keyboard a lot or doing more complex processing tasks like image editing. A hybrid combines the power of a laptop with the portability of a tablet, so they're really great. And this one is our 8.9-inch hybrid, and it has a bright, responsive touchscreen. It's powered by Windows and an Intel processor, and what that does is it makes it really fast and easy to multitask as well as switch between apps and programs when you're using it. And this device is also packed with the programs that kids need for school, like Office 365, and it's built to be on the go. This keyboard is built into a protective cover that doubles as a stand.
Okay.
And the entire thing, weighs only 1.5 pounds.
That is cool. That's perfect.
And both of these tablets cost only $99.
Every time you say that, I can't, $99. I can't believe it. All right, now you've got to take me over to these smartphones because I'm an 11-year-old.
Right.
And that's the same concerns. I don't want to overspend and I don't want to get the wrong thing. So advice on these for parents.
Right, so as you can probably relate, a smartphone is going to become your kid's constant companion once they have it. So make sure you buy something they're going to love using for years. What they're going to use it for, besides keeping in touch with you, is texting their friends, taking pictures, and using social media. And this is the V1S. It has
beautiful.
Everything that a kid could need. It has a 5-inch HD screen with great clarity. It has a powerful front and rear camera and generous storage for all of the pictures and videos they take. And parents love fingerprint recognition technology because that keeps the device safe if it should get lost or stolen. And what's even better, Julie, is that all iRulu phones are sold unlocked. So that means you can set it up with your current provider without paying a costly contract.
Wonderful. Now, you've got some special promo for our viewers, right?
Right, it's on iRulu.com.
Okay.
And Balancing Act viewers save 20% with code TBA20.
TBA20, you're doing that for our viewers. Thank you so much. And parents find these devices where?
iRulu.com, Amazon, eBay, and Newegg.
So fantastic. So great to have you in the studio again. You always have such goodies for us. I love when you come by.
Thanks for having me.
Being a mom of two, I've always get great advice.
Thanks,
Great to
Julie.
see you, Elizabeth. All right, and if you'd like to find out more about affordable digital technology, you can also visit us at thebalancingact.com or get social by logging on to Facebook/The Balancing Act Fans.
Portions of today's program are brought to you by iRulu, makers of quality tablets and smartphones that fit the family budget. iRulu, today's hottest technology without the high price.
Such great information on today's show. As we continue to bring you Be the Change, positive, impacting stories, we hope you're inspired to get involved in your community.
And if you're already doing something impactful, let us know. We want to hear from you. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Share, tweet.
And remember, we have lots more information on our website, thebalancingAct.com.
Until the next time.
Remember, find your balance. So long, everybody.